25-year-old woman cheated on me. I am 25. What should I do? I am very hurt. Yesterday my girlfriend told me she found the box she had hidden in our place. The box is the engagement ring I bought for her and was planning to propose in the next few months. So on the 3-hour drive to my family's house for Christmas, she told me she had something she wanted to get off her chest before we take that step. He told me that he had been doing it with another guy when we were in our conversation stage before we became a couple. Which upset me because I was honest with her back then about talking to other people as well, but she kept insisting that she didn't know why she lied about it, which I found that very suspicious. So when we were on our way home, I pressed him more, and then he admitted that he actually liked that guy and that's why he hadn't told me, and he swore he had already told me everything. But again, I didn't believe him, so I kept pressing the issue this morning, and that's when he finally broke down and admitted that he hadn't told me because he was still doing it with him a couple of months after we started our relationship. I don't believe that it was only a couple months, cause I remember her Snapchatting and texting this guy maybe a year into our relationship because they were friends. I had a feeling back then but thought I was just overthinking the situation and I let it go. But now I know that I was right, and knowing I've been lied to for the past 5 years as well as the 2 times she told me everything, I have no trust in her now, and I'm really torn between breaking up with her or working it out with her. Please give me some advice on what you would do or what you think I should do at this point. There's nothing to work out. You don't build a marriage on lies and deception. You build a house on a broken foundation. It's bound to collapse. Why marry someone with that moral compass? She's cheating on you and she's lied to you. She failed a fiancé test and failed wife test. You know what's going on, you know what has gone on versus what she's told you is cheaters. He believes her actions are not the words. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. She's obviously lying about how long she was involved with this guy. I think you're going to find out he finally broke things off with her well into your relationship. You're her plan B. Save your receipt. Sorry bro, she's not for you. She panicked when she found the box and she was trying to trickle truth you to forgive her. She's not worth losing sleep over. Good luck to you. Dude, you cannot convince your body to overcome this betrayal. You felt the pain throughout your whole body. Infidelity of this magnitude will cause full body trauma. Accept that she is not the one for you. Build yourself up. Do not think about marriage again until you have fully healed. I found a hotel key card in my wife's purse. Maybe she is cheating on me. I am a 35-year-old man and I lost my credit card, and I briefly searched for it and found a hotel key card in my 35-year-old wife's purse. She doesn't know I saw this. She does not travel for work, nor can I recall a hotel we stayed at with this room number. Or even on this floor. The key card was non-descriptive and just said welcome, in an envelope with a room number. We have been married for 7 years with 2 kids and I unquestioningly trusted her. I cannot think of a reason for her to have this card. She very often goes out to dinner with friends and comes home late, but never stays the night. Am I just paranoid? I can't help but think something is wrong. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but this seems fishy. Check bank account and credit cards to find a hotel charge for that hotel. Keep the key and don't let her know that you have it. When you have checked everything, then tell her. Gather up everything you need to find, and hopefully she will get panicked when she realizes that the key is missing. Ask her what she's looking for to see if she will lie. If she lies to you, then you know. Good luck and please update. She very often goes out to dinner with friends and comes home late, but never stays the night. Just because one gets a hotel room doesn't mean they stay the night. Very often, she has prime opportunity to cheat. Please don't confront her until you do some digging. Have you ever talked to her friends that she goes out to dinner with very often? Can they vouch for this? Or are they willing to give an alibi? Check your credit card statements, check to see what email addresses she uses, check text logs on your cell account to see what number she texts frequently. That's how I discovered the cheating. I had to sign up for a People Finder account to get the name associated with the number. Update, TLDR, I was paranoid and wrong. Maybe not as unquestioningly trusting as I thought. Asked the wife for permission to search to see if I could find the lost credit card. She did not hesitate, found the other card. It was from her last girl's trip. It was in a pocket she doesn't use, so it was just left and forgotten. After our convo, I called the hotel and described the envelope/handwriting/welcome, and they confirmed. This trip is well documented with pictures. I believe her 100%. This very brief experience showed that I jumped immediately to the worst conclusion and perhaps have some trust issues to work out that I didn't know I had. It also forced me to imagine what many of you had to go through as a reality for myself. It was a terrifying prospect, and I feel awful for those of you who have gone through it. The experience was akin to buying a lottery ticket and imaging you win, how your life would change, only the opposite. I'm thankful for everyone's advice, feel a bit ashamed for jumping to conclusions and wish you all the best. Sorry for wasting time. Ex-wife claims I ruined her life, job, and any chance of us being friends. My ex-wife and I have been separated for 3 months. Have only seen each other once. We talk, text, email every so often. Still splitting house expenses for our marital home, which has been on the market for 3 months as well. I miss her and the dogs every day and ask to see her often, but she says she isn't ready and will reach out when she is ready. Says she thinks about it constantly. More recently, when I asked her to apologize during an argument we had, she said, "I have nothing to apologize for. You ruined my life, my job, and any chance of ever being my friend again." Background: she cheated on me last spring with a coworker. I then revenge cheated. I told her lover's wife about the affair, which led to lover and his wife reconciling. This angry off my ex-wife and caused her to quit her job. She also reported her lover for tax fraud to her employer as an act of revenge. Her lover is now suing her for over $500,000. She was unemployed for about 6 months and had a hard time getting a job. We tried to reconcile for a few months this summer and then decided a divorce was the best option. It took a lot for me to accept it, and I bothered her for a month before we stopped having contact, and now we are separated. She clearly has convinced herself that I have made these decisions for her, which I have not. All of her actions have led to her being where she is today. I feel like she is experiencing lots of guilt and is trying to push that guilt onto me. Has anyone else seen this from their soon-to-be ex? I mean, you can reconcile and be friends with a smoking, poisonous dumpster fire if that's your thing, but I know I'd be getting a lot of distance from that situation. Really think hard about why you want to stay connected to her. Love is not an excuse or answer. Finish the divorce and try for reconciliation later on down the road. Be grateful that you are not involved in the lawsuit and involved in the level of toxicity she and him have. Good luck. OP, ask yourself why you want to be with this person. Let's look at a few things. 1. She cheated on you. 2. She got mad when you outed the affair to the other BS. 3. She got her lover fired out of revenge, and she needs to suffer along with lover. But the fact she sought revenge shows she was / is still into him. 4. Keep stringing you along. 5. Is being sued for $500,000. Why would you want to be part of this person's life? They seem like a very toxic narcissist. As others have said, hopefully you don't get dragged into the lawsuit since you are married at the time of the suit. I hope you have spoken to an attorney to protect you and yours and hers assets in the event she loses. It seems you didn't know her as well as you thought and were in love with who she used to be. That person is gone and replaced with the abomination you call your wife. Don't ever forget she chose to step out on you and carried on an emotional and physics relationship with someone else. Don't let her gaslight you that you're the bad guy in this. She's a grown woman that made her own selfish wants and ego. You really need to legally separate and move on with the D. Good luck, and I hope she doesn't drag you down with her. Reading your post history, you never should have married her.